You have now befriended 10 monsters.
It's getting quite lively.
Yeah! Let's see how many more we can get. We did it! It looks like the Garudas are gone! This should put an end to the gusts!
Nice work, Marta.
Yes, all of our hard work paid off. Colette, are you okay? Huh?
Are you worried about touching the core?
There's no need to worry. Touching the core for only such a short time shouldn't...
That's not it. I'm not worried about me. It's about Lloyd. He's collecting Centurion's cores, right? That would mean...
Colette, we're after Lloyd. We don't know where the Centurion's cores are, but if we follow Lloyd, he's sure to take us to them. That's why you should come with us. And when we find Lloyd, you can warn him about how dangerous it is.
Thank you, Emil, but I'm gonna go my own way from here on out.
Why? If you're looking for Lloyd...
Lloyd has a Rayard, a type of machine that can fly in the sky. So I might not be able to catch up with them on foot. That's why I'm gonna go look for Lloyd by air, like this.
Okay.
Colette.
So, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for everything. I can never make it up to you, but I want to do everything I can.
Don't apologize anymore. I mean, honestly, I can't forgive you for what happened to my mother. But as soon as I saw you, I knew you never meant for that to happen to Palma Costa.
Marta,
I've never met anyone as kind and caring as you.
thank you.
We're friends, right?
Right.
What a lovely scene.
Not that I disagree, but things like that make you sound stuffy.
Do you think it would be okay if I went with you two to see the mayor before we part?
Of course. Right, Emil?
Sure, let's go.
So, Tenenby, you're a Centurion, right? What exactly makes a Centurion anyway?
Allow me to explain. We Centurions, numbering 8 in total, are the faithful servants of Lord Ratatosk, the Lord of all monsters. We each belong to a particular element, and with the aid of the monsters under our control, we monitor the levels of mana in the world. You might call us the guardians of the world's mana.
That sounds sort of like the Symphonian 8.
Hey, I remember that. That's the story of the 8 warriors blessed by the spirits, who fought against the sinister Dark Five, right?
That's right. And the Dark Five's leader turned out to be the long-lost father of Symphonia Red.
I used to love that story when I was young.
So that would make Tenenby Symphonia Black.
What? You mean that story was based on the Centurions? Tenebrae, that's so cool!
Does anyone else notice how the conversation gets waylaid as soon as Colette joins? Or is it just me?
So the stone dais is safe once again.
Not at all. I'm just happy that I could help.
And you two, thank you for lending your efforts along with the Chosen for our town.
It was nothing.
Excuse me, Mayor. What happened to the Vanguard?
Most of them have left town, but it would be a good idea to stay cautious. I'm ashamed to admit it, but the Vanguard's extreme ideology has begun to influence the people of our town. More and more people have turned their backs on the Chosen and the Goddess Martel. It's truly disgraceful.
There's too much of a gap between the technological level of Tetha Alla and Silverant. The liberation of Silverant advocated by the Vanguard must sound very appealing.
The Church of Martel has become biased toward Tetha Alla as well. I'm sorry. If only I was more effective.
No, that's not it at all. Chosen One, you saved our town twice now. Please don't blame yourself for what has happened.
Well then, I've got to get going. Thank you both so much.
You're leaving already?
I'm really worried about Lloyd.
Watch out for the Vanguard.
You be careful too.
I look forward to the day when we may meet again.
Thank you, Tenaby. See you later.
All right, we should get going too.
Right. So where to?
Well, I was thinking we might be able to get some information if we went to Lloyd's hometown.
You mean Azalea?
That will require us to find passage on a boat.
Right, so I think we should head to Palma Costa.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Shall we depart then?
Even though Colette is the chosen of regeneration, she didn't act aloof at all. She's actually pretty down to earth.
If by down to earth you mean ditzy, then yeah.
Okay, maybe she's a little spacey, but there's something soothing about her.
Oh, so she soothed you, did she?
I just found it easy to relax around her.
That sounds like soothing to me.
Why are you getting so angry?
Who says I'm angry? It's hard to get around Hakonasia with all these hills.
Yeah, I know.
When you moved to Lewin, didn't you pass by Hakonasia Peak?
We did, but I was inside a carriage, so I don't really remember it.
A carriage, huh? I get motion sickness, so I never ride in those.
You mean you've done all this traveling on foot?
Well, I started riding from time to time after I met up with Tenebrae.
Wait, I thought you just said you got sick riding in carriages.
No, I meant riding on Tenebrae. Wow, looks delicious. You're a good cook.
I wouldn't say good. Probably about average.
Don't be so modest. This is really tasty.
Thanks. I had to help out in the kitchen at home. Guess I must have picked up a few things along the way.
I must say, you humans do eat the most peculiar things.
Well, what do you usually eat, Tenebrae?
I absorb mana naturally, so I have no need to consume food. We Centurions are highly refined life forms, after all.
Huh. Not being able to eat would be no fun at all.
I agree.
Won't work! Of course I won!
Marta, you've been using the same equipment for a while now. You really like it that much?
I'm more loyal than you might think. To my equipment, and to you too.
Huh? When did this become about me?